Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Solid combo. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Burns the drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big counter. Who's going to start things off? From upstairs. You're mine. Dealing a smart play to stop the opponent there. Drive gauge gap here. Both fighters planning something? Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. It's a good spot to use the super. He's turning it right up with the super. Bends the gauge to get some crispy damage with the cycle. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Keeping them away. Throw misses. The combo's there. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. A nice chunky combo. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Still very early in the round. Player 2, nice counter. Knockdown and Demon Guillotine crushes him. Gets out of there with a backdash. Scrapping it out, up, and springs forward with a drive rush. Spends the gauge to get some quick, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 just posterized their opponent. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be hits them with a stop and pop. Looks like they both springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with fire. Pokes with a medium kick. Hooks distantly to some big damage. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Super art to show them what a PhD in fire can do for you. Who's gonna take it? Both sides. What were they thinking? Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh, here we go. Next, that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The throw is teched. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Parries to cut him off. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 chases them down. Goes for the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Pokes with a medium kick. Going in. Sakuhado. So little life left. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They need to rely on their instincts here. KO. Player 2 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Hustles in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Not much life left, but they're experiencing burnout. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Going in, threads it cleanly. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Whiffs the throw. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Goes for the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Grabs and throws them away. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 will need to play burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 both looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Akuma's going in. Checks him with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. No good up high. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Grabs them. Taking stock. Gets the jump in. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to reposition. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Medium kick hits. Charges forward. Knockdown and Akuma's going in. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Long range fireball to break the silence. Gotta be kept. This is gonna hurt. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Time's over. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. One more. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Can't tech the throw. Player 1 chases them down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Reads their mind and techs the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The attack is parried. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Things are slow going right now. Springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Medium kick hits. Looking for a chance. Rushes that off and keeps going. Throws a fireball. Not much life difference. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. It's a good spot to use the super. Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Player 2, just what they were after. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Player 2 has the life advantage. The throw hits, now the fun begins. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Trips him up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Life lead is opening up with that, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now. Answers with a Psycho Uppercut. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs him. Kill rush. Long low attack springs forward with the drive rush. Peppers him with a Psycho Blitz. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. We have a super art on deck. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. It's a good spot to use the soup in there.